It's been some time since I've finished recording my review of the Hifiman Ananda revision 3 V3, and now I'd like to share my experiences from using Ananda Nano Stealth Edition, which is quite new offering in the Hifiman lineup. But first things first, all my testing was done with E1DA PowerDAC V1. Shout out to E1, you're doing great job. I'm waiting for your desktop power amplifier in this technology. All of the testing was also done using this balanced silver-plated PCOCC copper leads cable that I've made myself. And as you can see, it's a balanced connection because PowerDAC is using also balanced connections. So now to the headphones. The build quality is let's say exactly the same as in Ananda V3, Ananda Revision 3, with one exception, maybe not regarding the build quality but the general look. The Ananda V3, as you can see here, is in black. Ananda Nano caps and holders for the headband are silver. And that's the only difference about the build. I really prefer the blackness of the Ananda V3. But as some people say, if you're listening to the headphones, you're not seeing them because you have them on your head. So the look of the headphones doesn't matter much. So now to the most important thing, how do they sound? Well, the Hifiman says that the new diaphragm in them is very light, and this should give them very fast and very precise sound. And that's how I would describe the sound. It is really fast, and this fastness gives the sound a large amount of detail. If you're watching my videos regularly, especially the ones on the speakers, you know that I love airiness, I love the detail, I love the precision of the sound, I love all these little nuances that you can hear and find in your music. And these are great in this regard. They give you tons of detail, they are very fast, very precise, they have great bass, with great definition, great texture. It's very fast and very precise bass. At the beginning I thought it's not as good as in Ananda V3, but then I've realized that it's even faster, and this means that in the songs that the bass should go really low, like in some arped piece which I'm using to test the bass, the bass goes really low and it has real kick, but it's very fast bass, so it hits you and then it stops. The mid-range the mid-range is very precise. The human voices are full of little nuances. They sound very natural. I like them a lot. The treble is airy. The treble is very precise, very detailed, but it's not as delicate, as I would say, as in Ananda V3. I would say that these may sound a little harsh, depending on your definition of harshness. For me, it's okay, because it happens only on the bad quality recordings and only when I know I should expect some sibilance. But in 99.99% of my recordings, these are just fine, if a little bit on the bright side. So maybe I would prefer them to be a little bit darker, but then again, working with this harshness, with this, no, harshness is not the good word. These are not harsh. They can be a little sibilant sometimes, which doesn't mean they are harsh. But you can tune this down using equalizer, and you can tune the sound of these headphones to your liking. So this is not a negative in my book, but something that I'd like to point to you as a reason to listen to them before you buy them. Because I know that some of my friends, some of the people that I know are sensitive to treble. Even the right and normal amount of treble can be, at least the normal amount of treble to me, can be too much for them. So now for the Soundstage and holographer. They have great Soundstage. It's not like it's getting miles around your head, but it is able to convey the sound at least somehow outside of your head. Not everything happens between your ears. There are some sounds, there are some instruments that can be positioned on the outside. What's really nice, the Soundstage is about the same in all dimensions, in width, in depth and in height. So that's something nice. And now to the price. I paid for them a little less than $500. I bought them from AliExpress, and I was curious if I'll get the real deal, if these won't be some kind of fake or something like that. But Hifiman headphones are being produced in China, and I got them with all necessary stuff in stock Hifiman box, with all of the documentation and cable and everything that should be in the box. And they sound nice, and they sound very good. So I think they are original, and the price I've paid for them is honestly ridiculous, because it's just a tad bit higher than for Ananda V3. As for the cable itself, the lower line Hifimans are coming with single-ended black cable, which basically gets the job done, but it's nothing to write home about. The higher positioned headphones are coming with this cable that every reviewer describes badly, and I can understand why. Some people are describing this as intestines, some are pointing that it's breaking like that. I hope you can see that, and that leaves marks. Some are saying that this feels strange in your hands, and that it may be rather stiff. The thing is that the cable that you are getting in a box is balanced, but you also have this little converter to single-ended large jack. But what's interesting about this cable, except the look and feel, is that inside it has silver and copper lines. So it looks bad, it feels bad, but it sounds rather good. It sounds almost as good as my custom do-it-yourself made silver-plated lids. So don't look at it. Use the cable, but just don't look down. And I think that's it. See you soon in my last Hifiman series review for HE6 SE V2, which is version 2 of the second generation of HE6. I just love to say that. Have a nice evening, afternoon or day. Bye guys.